In the next 12 months, your job might not exist, and nobody's going to warn you. What happens when the most profitable companies in history decide they don't need people anymore?
This is what Elon Musk, putting hundreds of billions of dollars into the technology, says, quote, AI and robots will replace all jobs. Working will be optional.
I have engineers within Anthropic who say, I don't write any code anymore. I just let the model write the code. I edit it. I do the things around it.
Sarah got an email at 9:47 a.m. on a Tuesday. Your position has been eliminated. For 6 months, she'd been training AI systems, recording her calls, documenting her workflows, teaching it how she made decisions. She was one of 55,000 Americans who lost their jobs to automation in 2025, the highest number ever recorded, and that record is already breaking. We're not even through January 2026. Already, 28 tech companies have announced layoffs. 5,285 people. That's 294 jobs disappearing every single day. Here's what makes this different from every layoff wave in history. Microsoft made $70.1 billion in revenue in 3 months, 13% higher than the year before. Record all-time high profits. But then they laid off 15,000 people. Meta cut 1,500 from Reality Labs to redirect money toward artificial intelligence research. Amazon has eliminated 14,000 corporate jobs while investing billions in machine learning infrastructure. With a fresh round of layoffs expected soon, these companies aren't struggling. They're not cutting costs to survive. They're cutting people to increase margins. For the first time ever, profitability doesn't protect your job. In 2024, about a quarter of workers worried automation would take their job. By 2026, nearly 50%. However, some economists and banks like Deutsche Bank are pointing to a trend of AI redundancy washing. Companies blaming artificial intelligence for layoffs, even when the models don't actually work yet as per the required scale. Think about that. Forrester research found that more than half of companies that fired workers for automation regret it. They cut the people who knew how to do the job, bet the technology would replace them, and it can't actually do it yet. Only 16% of workers had real technical skills to work with these tools in 2025. That hits 25% in 2026. Companies fired the people who could do the work before. But 2026 is when artificial intelligence shifts from helping humans work to doing the work itself. 55% of hiring managers expect layoffs this year. 44% say automation will be the main driver for layoffs and uncertainty. The models dropping right now aren't incremental updates. They're massive capability jumps, the kind that make last year's ChatGPT look like a calculator. And they're releasing every single month. Here's the part that changes everything. The cost barrier is disappearing as the cost of compute for running frontier models keeps coming down. If you're under 30 and work in tech, this is the worst job market since 2008, and it's getting worse. Entry-level jobs, the pathway to middle-class careers, are vanishing fastest. Stanford found a 16% drop in jobs for recent graduates in automation-exposed roles. Here's the cruel irony. Gen Z is the most tech-ready generation in history. 22% have real skills working with these tools versus 6% for baby boomers. But companies are eliminating entry-level positions entirely. The people most ready to work with the technology can't get hired. Entry-level software jobs, call centers, customer service, accountants, bookkeepers, technical writers. If you're in one of these jobs, analysts are giving you 12 to 18 months. If your work is mostly repetitive tasks, you have a window to either learn how to manage AI tools or move to work they can't replicate. Here's what's not debatable. Since ChatGPT launched, 500,000 tech workers have been laid off. Whether the technology actually did their jobs or just gave companies cover to fire people due to uncertainty, those people are gone. Growth with fewer people. Forrester predicts half these layoffs get quietly rehired, offshore or at much lower pay. By normal metrics, unemployment rate, GDP, corporate profits, everything looks fine. But we're living through a transformation as big as the Industrial Revolution, invisible until the email arrives. 294 jobs a day. That's the current pace, with models that'll be outdated in 6 months. When the next generation drops, that number won't just grow, it'll compound. The question isn't whether this happens, it's whether you see it coming in time to adapt. The silent AI recession isn't loud, but 500,000 people since 2022 know it's real. If you made it this far, you're the audience we make this for. Hit that subscribe button. It helps us keep bringing you this kind of analysis. We appreciate you. I'm Ishan. See you in the next one.